As we look at this athlete's delivery, there's actually a lot of things I like about it. If you notice, there's some good rhythm to this delivery, there's some looseness in the actions. The troubling part is just how much length there is in association with the timing of this delivery. So if we slow it down, you can kind of see that arm action gets real long in the back and creates a long path to work itself all the way up into, a good landing position, which we can see ends up inverted at times. He actually stacks up pretty well as far as landing on line and getting his torso to stack properly, but the length of that arm action and the timing associated with it creates some issues. And as you can see on the side shot, the inverted action of the arm path is really the issue at hand. So you can see with a ball flight like this, which is pretty flat, and a lot of times, belt high, which is fine as long as you can work up and down. But then you'd also have some misfires like this one, which are just because the hand doesn't have good leverage on the ball will take off on you from time to time. So if we're looking at it, because of the nature of this arm path, we put ourselves in a tough position because now at landing, we're in a very internally rotated position with this humerus, so we're kind of pinned into the front of this shoulder, which doesn't put us in an optimal position to center the humeral head and get the cuff to fire and have a clean rotation so that we can reduce the stress and allow us to really control the external rotation that's going to happen here. And as a result, we also have a little bit more torque because of the range of motion that's associated with this inverted pattern. But as we look at it from the side, you'll notice that there is a little hesitation back there. And as we work through this, you'll also see that he does do some things well here where we get a nice hip shift, probably a little stiff in that back leg, but it works well in terms of creating that kind of like pelvis drive, if you will. But the problem is with that hand stalling out and that backside not creating rotation, now in order to get that hand up on time, we have to kill the front side just a little bit. So you'll notice that we start to lose that stabilization, we start to lose our pelvic positioning, and even though we're getting good extension in the throw, it's not levered properly so that we start to lose control of the ball flight, which is really the main issue in creating the command in the zone and also repeating the delivery, holding the velocity. So these were the issues that we were looking at, and so then we had to figure out how we were going to address them and what we were going to do with a lot of this.